The roots of photography for me come from this sense of being surprised by the world. How can two pictures side by side create this sense of spontaneity and surprise?
I'm interested in how we are creating narratives by acknowledging what is happening in between the images. There's like this kind of resonance that happens. The images start conversations.
All these white spaces in books of art and photography are really present, but nobody seems to be paying attention. As soon as you start moving towards the margins, you start to find that inside a photograph, there's another photograph and another photograph.
I started bringing my photographs to these locations to re-photograph them as like a way to insert myself into the narrative, to see how the landscape that was already at these locations could be in conversation with my landscapes.
My experience in art and photography has been one that my sort of presence and existence wasn't affirmed. In my education, being taught by only white people, going to museums and the work there being majority white artists, the work itself was me establishing a sense of presence in this world.
These disposable images taken almost subconsciously, like in bursts, when they are housed into these little books or these little boxes, they sort of become more important or here to stay.
I realized that my work, Snow, is more about listening rather than telling. It's quite magical to experience snow, but in going there, people forget about the larger realities of the place. We always try and recognize violence in events, whereas there is a lot of violence in the everydayness of life there.
I think about people who were fleeing the South during enslavement and how potentially my ancestors could have held their body in that same position to kind of find navigation. There's something about me reperforming that feels like this callback. There is a mirroring that happens, even if it's not explicitly visual. It could be a mirroring that's happening in the concept.
It's all about mirroring, really, how we mirror other people. It's in vision, it's psychological, it's your children, how they mirror you and then you mirror them.
There's a call and response.
It's a response to the conditions, and the conditions are responding to me.
It's evidence of multiple things.
Connections to something larger.
Bringing these elements together.
Chains of meaning start to pop out.
The beauty of it is that you don't know where you're going to end up.